Could be more.
Hey.
Oh.
Hello.
Hey.
I'm hailing, I'm traveling, I'm greeting, I'm looking with my eyes.
Hello.
Still greeting.
Yes.
Yes, this is one more episode of Greeting Guild, because there's some things you guys get to decide to do that may yet change your fortunes, as it were. Okay, so everybody loaded in, everybody good to go?
Yeah.
It do be gamer time.
Okay, so let's get right into it. So, last time on Greed and Guilt, our heroes, well, they sort of released an age-old necromancer from the Sheet of the Legion, one of the first artifacts passed down from the Sage of Nine Paths, depicting the originality of magic, and releasing him back into the world, causing a brand new threat of necromantic power and death to befall Conflux. After quickly recapturing and, well, taking control of the rotting keep, which has recently had its leader slain, our heroes were rebranded and reconstituted by Marcellus Kingvel to serve as his loyal lieutenants. So, that's a problem.
A little bit.
That's a promotion. What?
I
Yeah, I
don't
was gonna
see
say,
any
I'm
problem
okay.
here.
I'm feeling great.
All right, and you guys have now been tasked with using your considerable talents on behalf of Marcellus Kingvel to acquire 100 available set of hands to help rebuild the fortress, preferably with as many skilled laborers as you can muster. Marcellus does not care how you go about doing this. So, you've also been granted an undead dracolich to use as your traveling means.
My lord,
Yeah.
there was a correction at the end of the session. 100 changed to a 10, but skillful.
Well, yes. 10.
It's still 100 hands.
It's still 100 people or so.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the more skillful ones you get, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Which should be your goal.
As many skillful people possible, so we can rebuild faster.
All right. I believe we left last session with you guys talking about going back to the favela and speaking with the Dawn. I don't know if you guys decided that you were going to actually do that or not.
I think that's our plan.
I see.
Yeah, it's on the
Yeah.
roster of places to go.
All right.
I'd like to start with the Noble District, but it's up to you guys.
Sorry. Yeah, Noble District, not Favela.
Light on a dracolich.
Okay.
Observing the land.
Well, it will only take you about 2 days of travel. Well, no, that's not true. 2 days of travel to exit the Ashen Vale, and then, or the Ashen Wastes, and then another 3 days of travel. So about 5 days by dracolich in order to make it back to Sarkozia. And we have to roll. However, the dracolich provides quite a bit of resistance to flux storms. So, what's up? Yes?
Are we going to... can we get a ranger from the fortress for the flux storms?
No. You don't have one.
Yeah, we don't have one.
All right, anyway.
So...
Are you guys ready to go?
Let's fly.
Okay.
I thought we were going to spend the night here.
Why?
Didn't
We have too much time.
Lord Kingvale said, "Oh, you can leave tomorrow," and
I think we
Well,
did
that's an
tomorrow.
extra day, I guess.
I think we
Well,
did
that's an
tomorrow.
extra day, I guess.
I would take that
Yeah.
extra day.
We're gonna
Okay.
have plenty of downtime riding on a dragon.
I don't care when you leave. I'm just asking you, are you guys leaving now or are you leaving in the morning?
What are you trying to do here? Like, because we spent here some time doing the, upkeep of the keep.
I was planning to burn some stuff.
I'll burn them before we go.
Yep, I'm gonna gather a lot of skulls here.
Okay.
The knights in this fortress, they look like they look sick, right?
For the most part, they look sick, yes.
I'm gonna ask them for any knights who are about to die from this sickness. Did I have anybody like that? Who doesn't have any long time left to live?
Are you gonna ask if you can like burn them alive?
I'm not gonna say that.
You burn someone alive.
All right, I'll give this. Let's see. Is there anybody about to die? No.
We're not
I'm
evil
just gonna-
guys.
Can I put you out of your misery by burning you alive?
Then I'm gonna gather a lot of skulls and bones, and I see a lot of blood here, so probably corpses. To
How
burn.
many?
I would say like 10 skulls and 3 bodies.
Okay. And you're just burning them?
And I will burn them for my long rest burn, and I will also try to conjure Kalsovas again.
So you're not leaving now. You're staying for a long rest.
I mean, I have to burn something anyways if we are leaving.
He wants to burn and then go.
So-
And then long rest
so
on the
th- so-
dragon.
No, that's not how it works. You have to
Ah,
long
yeah.
rest while burning it. So it's either you do that or you go. So which one do you want to do?
Then
Leone,
It's
is
with
this
the party.
ritual you're doing necessary?
I will say it will be beneficial to me, and since we had this day for free, I guess everybody can spend their time doing something they want to do here before we leave.
Nothing to do, to be honest.
There's nothing here.
Yet. We're gonna make this place look fantastic.
We can also look into buildings. There might be something interesting here. We never checked anything.
I've been around. this place.
Actually, you did. That was part of the.
We literally cleared the entire fucking thing.
What have you been doing? Have you been doing any work this time?
And I guess we can leave. I don't have to burn stuff.
Just take it with you. Strap it on the back of the fucking dragon. Burn it when we get there.
Okay. It's gonna take 5 days anyways. I will burn it while we are going.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to land. Well, I mean, you don't have to land, but you probably should land, and then you just burn it then. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna carry them then.
Okay, sounds good to me. Efficiency.
Efficiency.
Okay.
No poop.
Let's
No
see if
poop
anything.
sauce.
Let's see if anything terrible happens to you guys. All right, so the dragon has resistances to flux storms. So we'll see if anything bad happens, and thankfully the dragon doesn't get lost. So here we go. Okay, first day down.
Not
Ooh, hold on.
A good thing?
Yeah, those are good deals.
Actually,
Yes, those are high rolls. Maybe some slave traders we can lead to this way.
My goodness.
Wouldn't that be convenient?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was his name Dunkelfaust?
David Faust.
David Faust.
David Faust.
David
While we're
Foster.
riding for 5 days.
David
While we're
Foster.
riding for 5 days, would anyone mind donating some of their blood to Quill?
You can
Whilst
drink over me.
whilst you are flying over the border from the Ashen Wastes to the Ardent, you actually fly along the edge of the mountain range in the center, the Aperture Mountains. And as you do so, the dragon spots something. David Faust. It doesn't really speak, but it gets your attention by looking towards it and then sending you a mental image of what it sees. What you see is what appears to be a caravan. Approximately 6 carriages and 24 or so individuals. It looks like a merchant caravan. The undead dragon waits for your response as to what it should do.
We have some dust. Maybe we can try to trade. And
we can
convince them
hire
to.
them.
Yeah, we can convince them to go to the fortress and maybe trade there.
That, or either we can just ask it to yoink one of the fucking carts and fly away.
They might run away if they see this thing. In
Carts
that
don't
case.
run.
Can they
the
outrun a
people
dragon?
People driving them do. I say we land. We
How large is this caravan?
6 carriages, about 24 people. So let me help you guys. David Faust will help you in any combat situation, and it's strong enough to invalidate their resistance. So you basically have a choice. You can land and talk to them. You can pillage them if you wish, destroy them, enslave them. Like, you have that kind of power. So you have to decide what you want to do, or you just leave them alone. It's really up to you.
Land, negotiate. If it doesn't go well, fucking pillage them or enslave them. Leave.
Yeah. Yeah, enslaving sounds good to me as well.
I'm pretty
enslavement.
lukewarm on slavery, actually.
Uh,
I'm not really feeling it.
well, we need hands, and those are hands. 24 people, that's quarter of our quota.
It
I
just seems
wonder-
wrong, you know.
I wondered if the hand of Zarkiel actually survived. Would it count as 100 hands?
I don't know. That's a lot of hands, but I guess we don't need undead, so
We just come back with literally 100 hands. My lord.
chopped hands.
We found the 100 hands you wanted, my lord. And be like,
Here you go.
I
Think
should-
they would take
too
our hands too.
too literal.
Probably.
Task complete.
You buffoons and cuts
Work
of all.
complete.
I say we go
Alright.
talk to him. What do you guys
Let's-
feel?
Race
Yes,
check
I'm
DMs.
For
Let's fucking
For-
slam in front of them.
I would vastly prefer talking over pillaging and or enslavement.
Well, first we talk, of course.
By the way, Horus, did you tell us about your new abilities?
I can smell you sweating, that's all.
Lol.
Okay.
You say smell
then
and taste are very closely connected.
they're the same receptors.
Fun fact, your balls can taste soy sauce.
Your feet
Wow.
can't taste onion.
Yeah.
Anyway,
taste receptors in some places that you don't need them at all.
I'm gonna be right back
For
Grabbing the soy sauce.
Yeah.
be right back, tasting with balls.
By the way, Quill, who do you bite during these days?
It was okay with me biting them.
All you need to ask, all you need to do is ask to me.
They'll ask
will
like
have
the
some
whole party
crunch.
once, see if anyone volunteers.
Well, you will have some
Nothing
crunch,
bad
but
happens
All right.
to Leone.
So it sounds like you guys are going to land. Are you
Jenny's in
going?
mind.
Are you going to land with Dave and Faust in view?
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Okay.
back in front of the.
Sounds good.
Really?
they
So,
will be very afraid.
You guys
So
land,
we're
and
intimidating
the
them.
caravan immediately starts to pack up to leave.
Understandable, to be honest.
A few crossbow bolts are fired at Dave and Faust, which bounce off of his skeletal body.
I
Hold your fire.
There is abject panic. Make me a persuasion check to see if you can calm the masses from fleeing.
We just want to talk.
They said
I
after
don't
they
know, we can buy
landed
some shit.
after they landed their tank.
Can I actually make an intimidation check? Like,
If you don't stop, it will get hungry.
No, because they're already afraid. Intimidating them will make them just leave faster.
okay, all right, then a calming voice, I guess. That doesn't work.
You are very calming.
All right, Quill, what do you say?
Shit. We're not here to attack. If we were, don't you think we would have started already?
A decent point. Alrighty. One moment, please. Scoobity bip, skibbity bop, skip, skip, skibbity, babbity boop, boop.
What kind of caravan? Like, what are they carrying?
The caravan is actually this might be hard to explain. You know anything about the American West, like the covered wagons, you know, with white canvas and the big wagon
Yes.
wheels? It's like that, but they're being pulled by construct horses, like robot horses.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Those are useful.
On a pug.
Oh, we saw one at the favela, right? At the shop.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
I remember.
This is the second day of our travel, right?
Third day, technically.
Third.
This is your third day. You're about 2 days out from Sarkozia, assuming, you know, nothing terrible happens. Oh, wait, no. No, it'll be the end of your second day, because you have 3 more. It's 3 and... yeah. So it's your second day, technically, still.
So, did Quill's speech?
All
calm
right,
down a
so
little?
Quill's speech seems to have made them stop firing, but eventually one man is pushed towards the front, mostly against his will, and he carries a very minor sort of authority with himself. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay, just load up here. Boom, 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 bam. And bam. Let me know you guys are loaded.
Loading. I'm gonna grab my snacks while loading.
Alright, I'm loading. Vision is pretty poor, though.
Need to be stuck at 98.
See. It's okay. Give us
Give it a tick.
Well, yep. Should be loaded in soon. All right. Well, you see this guy walk up, his hands ringing.
It's at
Okay, I'll wait.
it's at 98% for me.
Oh, I'm done.
Oh, like, sorry.
Seems like a well-fed young gentleman.
Good. We need healthy hands.
What a good lad to kidnap.
No kidnapping if we can help it. God.
Is everyone
I don't
loaded
want to be
in?
the evil campaign. I'm not, but I'll look at the stream for
It's
now.
stuck at 98%. Sorry.
Just give it a tick. Your internet is just a little bit slower. It will chew through. No worries. I'll introduce myself.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. A man approaches you, fearful and wringing his hands, and he will go and give him a handout. By the way, and he will stay. Greetings, masters. I am Master Chewy of the Chewy and Sons Caravan. How might we help you?
Apologies for the fright about our vehicle, Master Chu.
Loud entrance.
Yeah. We merely wish
Cool.
to discuss things with you. Maybe purchase something if you're a merchant.
Oh, good masters, we are a merchant. However, we have just packed up everything, and well, we best be moving on.
Does our castle, the new Gotten Castle, has a name?
Not one he'd recognize, because it was just made.
Yeah, just
Where are you
want to
men
sound
headed,
official.
Master Tree?
Say again?
Where are you men headed?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Where are your men headed?
Oh, thank you. Sorry, you're just really quiet. I've got you turned up at like 200%. Anyway, he will respond. Oh, we're braving the mountain pass, you see. We intend to take the quite dangerous pass through the aperture, and hopefully, if everything works out, we will make it to the ochre and trade there.
We're in search of strong men to recruit to rebuild a castle that we have just reclaimed. Would that be something that you and your men are interested in?
Oh, I don't think so. Many here they're needed for the caravan, or they're the caravan's families. He kind of trails off.
Despite the appearance of our friend over there, and he'll point to Dave and Faust, we are kind folks, and we are looking for genuine, skilled craftsmen that could help us rebuild our place, and they will be compensated accordingly.
I think I might need you to make a deception check on that one, Curio. Because, explain to me how you are kind to folk.
Well, we are kind folk.
Yeah? All of you?
At least like, if some
well,
of us
Leon's-
maybe are.
Nah,
Leon's a
not.
bit weird, but I rolled so.
Thankfully, he's too scared to
Leone,
think straight.
not Horus.
Hmm?
I think it's so funny. We're kind folk. I don't know about that one, Chief. I have doubts of that one. But anyway,
I stand on that we are still the good guys.
right, and that's fine. But anyway, point is
Just know that's how evil people think too.
he's too scared to think straight. But he will say, "Oh, well, I am sure that you are, but like I said, I require all the men that I have for the journey through the Aperture Mountains and, well, beyond."
Understandable, Master Twig. This place you're heading, do you know if they have craftsmen or people that would be interested in a job?
Make me a persuasion check.
Oof.
Anyone want to help him?
Yes. Well, no need to keep
Yeah.
your guard up. We're simply looking for any able-bodied men that could fulfill what we need for the moment. We provide excellent lodgings and an allowance of dust that might entice some of your men.
All right, give me a perception check there, Gem.
Perception? Persuasion?
Persuasion, excuse me.
Perception.
Gem, above board, were you the diplomat?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool.
When she isn't rolling like garbage.
Yeah.
I have
Classic.
a question.
We love a nat 4.
I wanted to use my scent to understand perhaps what the carts,
What their cargo
contents
is?
smell like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Give me some perception.
So there were 6.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm making them. I know they look really
Wow.
Oh my god.
Ooh, boxes.
I'm a fan.
Horus, unfortunately, can't smell anything over the smell of this guy's fear. It is everywhere. Sweet Lord.
All right. I'll pull out Iron Merchant's badge. Perhaps this might change your mind, if you were to have it.
All right. Gem, make me another persuasion check representing advantage.
That's a little better.
He'll hold up his
Try to be
hand.
as non-threatening as possible.
He'll hold up his hand, and his people seem to stop and kind of, I suppose for lack of a better way of explaining it, kind of reconsider what they're doing as their caravan master is taking a long look at what you've offered him. And he goes, "I had heard that the noble district of Sarkozia had opened, but to see someone
Yeah.
with a badge in quite some time, well, I dare say that's a wonderful bit of news." And you see that Master Chewy is starting to kind of open up he's not quite so afraid. "Well, I suppose with a recognized merchant, I might be willing to deal a bit more." He kind of trails off. Tell you what, there's very little that I have to sell to you, for much of it has already been purchased, or intends to be sold, where we might make quite a bundle, and I do not wish to swindle you. However, you say that you are looking for people, yes?
Correct.
I believe I might be able to help you with that.
It'll be much appreciated, Master Chu.
Well, we are currently traveling to the Ochre, as I said. Trade there is very abundant, especially with the new rounds of awakenings. And the food and other such things that they require is very rare there. That is what we are mostly carrying, you see, spices and food. Especially since the Ochre, as he kind of leans in conspiratorially, has not been on very good terms with its neighbors. Most specifically, the Aurelian, you see. And they're much too far away from the Verdant. So, they have been calling towards us to provide them with such supplies. Now, I happen to know that the Ochre is filled with freshly awakened individuals that have lost their way. Perhaps the offer of steady employment and stability would be meaningful to them.
Something enticing, yes.
Well, if they are as knowledgeable and wise as you, then we shall have no problems recruiting men.
Master Chewie, would you be able to give us a brief description of the ochre? We are, well, relatively.
Oh, are you
awakened,
awakened?
so
Oh, I see. Of course, I can tell you
Probably not
anything.
as-
I have traveled much of the Conflux, in fact. Tell me, what would you like to know? All right, let me play my little boop, 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 boop,
Freshly
boop, boop,
awakened.
boop. All right,
Prime for picking.
you can ask this friendly traveling caravan master about the Conflux if you wish, specifically the different regions. And this will be the representation of you finding out about it in character. So, the regions are as follows. The Ardent, the Ashen, the Verdant, the Azure, the Aurelian, the Ochre, the Aperture, and the Spheres.
we now know that all these locations in character.
You know of them, not exactly where they are,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay.
You know about them
Well,
now that you can ask about them is what I'm getting at.
Our keep is in the Ashen, and we're looking to recruit people from another one of these lands. Do you know if there's anything that we should be wary of having a keep in the Ashen and trying to recruit craftsmen? We're relatively new to that area as well.
There are many threats within the Ashen, good sir. There's the threat of the plague, of Dargoth and his rotting keep. There is, of course, the threat of the Black Mire. There's rumors that the Black Falls has a spire in it now. There is also, of course, the Skin Weavers.
The fuck? What?
The Skin Weavers. From what I've been told around the campfire, from those that have escaped the Ashen Wastes, the Skin Weavers are, how shall I put it? Well, from what I've been told, they are a most notorious faction of madmen that take the skin from their opponents and weave it into their own, stealing, supposedly, the strength of their adversaries.
Quite the miserable place.
I believe we already took care
Indeed.
of that.
However, what?
Did we not take his keep? And went look at Horus.
Yeah, the Plague Knights. They are sick, but they seem to lost their leader, so we took over the fortress.
Yeah.
Wait, are you saying
We
that...
are. We are.
I'm
oh
sorry,
my
there's
God.
an ambulance rolling by. Are you saying that you have slain Dargoth and taken his keep?
No, we didn't slay him. He was already slain, and the men were fighting amongst themselves for power, and we just took over them. Yeah. Now we are using them as guards.
See, we are adventurers from the noble district. We are part of the guild, and we wanted to set up this place, and the keep seemed like a wonderful place to have our base. Although, yes, we
needs
do
cleaning.
need men.
I'm gonna cast message to Leon and say, careful with your language. It's a bit abrasive.
I see. Well then, that is good to know. The threat of Dargoth was a constant threat on any trade that was attempted through the Ashen. Perhaps I will make a plan to come by.
Hopefully we will
You're
have.
more than welcome.
Yeah.
You
Hopefully
already
we'll have
kind
a
of
good.
read it. But any men that you would direct toward us, would you would like to be compensated?
Oh, I would very much love to be compensated. But truly, I think your, as he looks at the giant skeletal dragon, presence would be far more convincing than my words. The primarily awakened are, well, they're lost, befuddled in the mind, and they might not survive the journey without the proper caravan. And as much as I am open to trade, I already have the next month or so of my time, well, spoken for. But with such means of travel, gesturing once again to your big fuck-off dragon, perhaps your travel there would be far faster than mine. And there are other caravan masters, ones that are perhaps at the end of their rotations.
Is there any information we should know about the ochre being first-time visitors?
Well, as he claps his hands together, the ochre you see, it is a large desert, complete with a spattering of oasis. And within there, you can find many small settlements that have been built up, but the largest one is Oasis, found almost to the edge of the coast. Specifically, it is the largest oasis found within the ochre, and indeed, it is where many individuals move back and forth, and the trade there is quite, well, lucrative, especially since the natural mineral resources there are quite valuable. Things such as gold, tassanite, and also salt. There is also the spire as well, but I would warn you to keep clear of it.
How come, if you don't mind?
Why is that?
Well, you see, as he looks around kind of conspiratorially again, it is rumored that the spire is still alight with Taladonic magic, and that it contains within it a room filled with faces, and that none that have ventured there have been able to get far without turning back, driven mad, they say, by a voice repeating itself in their mind. As such, the Sultan of Oasis has forbidden its entry, but perhaps you might be able to convince him. Or go there yourself. Who would argue with that? He points once again to your big fuck-off dragon.
Oh, his name's Dave. You can call him Dave.
Master Curio, you seem to know a lot of merchants around here, since you traveled a lot. Could we use your name to gain a good presence with other merchants? Points at the dragon. Talking with people hard for us. Maybe having a good word from you might
sorry, I have to
change their
admit something.
mind.
He would not have said Sultan, he would have said Sovereign.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, the Sovereign of Oasis. Sorry. Anyway, continue. I get the gist of what you're saying. He'll respond by saying, well, I would love that my name were so easily dropped, but I doubt you would get much. I have not been at this for that long. Not like some of the more well-known merchants.
On the mercantile bit, Master Chewie, I'll produce the 2 bolts of linen that we have acquired in the scar. We have located a place within the scar that hosts a great amount of goods, trades, perhaps, for somebody like you to distribute. Would that be interesting for you to acquire?
Well, now you have his attention. He'll move towards the linen and offer his hand in a gesture of basically asking if he could look at it.
Yeah, sure.
May
I'm
I?
giving him the bolt.
All right, he'll take a look at it carefully. A fine weave. High quality. I see that this is Taladonic stitching as well. This would fetch quite the fair price in Aurelian.
So, Would you like to acquire some of this?
Like I said,
Perhaps more of the Taladonic traits?
I would love to, but I'm afraid that I do not have the space for any more stocks. I'm quite filled to the brim. He'll hand back the linen.
Basically, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to sell the information of a precise location of where the warehouse in the Scar is located and what kind of goods we have spotted in there.
And he will respond by saying, "Oh, that would be very good information. I'm afraid that I'm not much in a position to go back to Sarkozia and brave the Scar to find said warehouse."
It's mostly
Chewie,
secure.
we've seemed to interrupt your caravan, and both time and knowledge are valuable. So I'm gonna hand him two dust.
He'll hold up his hand and say, "There's no need, friend. To be quite frank, I thought you were going to destroy us and take all of our... Well, my mind had quite the imagination with such a creature. Davenfaust is getting pretty sick and tired of this peasant manling referring to him constantly."
So, what do you have for sale?
As I have said, we have food, and it has already been spoken for.
Well, we should get going, probably. And thank you for your time and information, Master Chewie. Do you have anything else before we go?
Well, I
Could you
suppose...
point us in the direction of the ochre?
Oh, I'm going there now. You know what? Perhaps you might benefit from this. And he will grab a map from his cart. This is a copy that I had made, and, well, you seem like fine folk, so perhaps this can provide you with more information. All right, you receive a map of Conflux.
It's a wonderful map.
Yo,
Specifically,
Nice.
a mercantile map of Conflux, which actually
Trade routes?
which actually shows the different trade routes, though the main ones at least, and where the highest amount of trading can take place. Would you like to know that information now?
Yes.
Ooh,
Take a look at it.
quick glance. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at a quick glance, it seems that the two highest trade, levels of trade that take place, seem to be happening between three different regions: the Ochre, the Aurelian, and the Azure. In fact, many of the many of the mercantile routes take place between those three. Although some go to the Ardent, some go to the Verdant, and one goes to the Ash.
Indulge me, Master Chewie. What is at the Azure?
Well, the Azure, as he leans in his gossipy manner, the Azure is a large sort of plains sort of region where it is ruled by 4 city-states, each one of them represented by a mercenary order. It is highly political and constantly on the edge of strife. But I will say that the Azure happens to be in the place where a lot of natural wonders and wealth seem to pop up from the Conflux. Most notably, there is a large amount of mana reservoirs that can be found there. This is
That's
this
interesting.
is where many of the fights between the city-states take place, is over these mana reservoirs. It is said that the mana reservoirs are so potent that someone like me could walk in and walk out a sorcerer.
Great stuff. Well, right.
Unless we have anything else, I think we'll leave you be. Let you continue your journey. We have to decide where to go.
I will tip him off on the information of location of the stash in this car anyways. Just as a sign of a good faith, I guess.
He'll make a mental note of that. And then he'll say, well, it looks as if my men are finished loading. I must be on my way.
We hope
Safe
to see you
travels.
again.
Farewell, Master Shui. If you ever come by the Rotting Keep, perhaps it'll be under a new name and be more hospitable and open for trade.
I look forward to it. And with that, Master Chewie will return to his caravan, and his caravan will exit the map.
Very well.
Alrighty.
Dave and Faust looks pretty restless. We should probably decide where to go.
Your way. What else?
Towards the noble district? Or shall we...
I have a book to grab, and we got some dust to pick up. But other than that, maybe we can split between... Can we tell how far the noble district is from Ochre on the map?
It's not that precise. But judging from where you are, from where you came from, it will probably be a week of travel.
Can brave that. How far from Ochre to the keep?
Following the mercantile route would probably be another week.
Yeah, we can do that. Basically,
How about the
bump, bump, bump.
closest mercantile road that is to our base? Is there any roads
There is a
around
single
us?
there's a single mercantile route that goes through the Ashen, and it does go by the keep, but it's on the opposite side of where you are right now. It'll take you 5 days just to get there.
If we come back early, we can go there for maybe kidnapping people. That's a mental note I have.
I want to nip this in the bud before this gets out of hand. Why are you so enthusiastic about slavery?
That's the easiest way.
Easy now, difficult 3 weeks from now, and they're famished and they hate us because, the whole slavery thing.
Slavers need taskmasters. Taskmasters need privilege. Privilege needs goods. Goods need stuff. It's an endless
And we need
list of
crafts.
demand.
Rebellious workers are not of any good use. So
We need-
kidnapping is
We
the
don't
very
need
last
slaves.
resort.
Lord Kingvale can probably resurrect 1,000 if he wanted them. He needs craftsmen, and I think we need craftsmen that are enthusiastic.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Alright, let's get to the fucking noble district.
I say we limit the noble district to a couple days, see what we can get, and then head off towards the Ochre.
Yeah.
Sounds
Agreed.
good to me. Hop on Dave and Faust.
You got it, Chuckly Fucks.
Flop, 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 flop.
All right,
Yeah,
3 more days.
we were discussing who Quill was sucking blood from, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't
Does
provide
Leone have blood to suck?
Okay.
I have a lot of blood.
Okay. Oh, actually.
I have variants.
Oh.
A big good.
Very
don't like a
dangerous
9.
encounter.
Only 13.
Followed after a 96. Very good result, and then something.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Well, anyway, it doesn't really matter, so they'll take blood from Leone, I guess.
How does it taste?
Like fire, I don't know.
Roast beef.
Spicy.
Tastes like Arby's.
Tastes like chaotic.
Man,
I'm only asking this because I have 2 levels of exhaustion
That
right
is-
now, but like, do we?
that is
Oh
crazy.
no, we long rest on the way.
All right.
Yes.
We're
Yeah,
gonna-
but like, can I get like the benefits of 2 long rests to remove both levels of exhaustion, or does this trip?
No,
Only,
you're
like,
fine.
take
You're
one
already
or
you're already
something.
healed from all that. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Cool. Don't worry about that. Oh shit. Hold on.
Should we be worried?
Well, it's a
Always.
good event. I hope so, at least.
Fuck. How,
Everyone was in the same region.
how am I gonna set this up? Might have to
A
imagination.
good event. Arcadum going fuck in the background.
Probably gonna
Yeah,
have
we-
to imagination land this one.
Yeah, we can do theater of the mind.
Fine.
Good.
I
All
don't.
good.
I don't think.
Theater of
I don't
the
think we
mind.
have a map for this one ready. All right. Time to do this the old-fashioned way. Hey, Race, can you get Breadboat in here?
Ah.
Yeah.
Ooh, music!
Wait, is
Bread?
Breadboat a person?
Remember, we're
Um,
looking out for
Oh, it's a
non-human
bot.
creatures.
Okay, yeah, I was like,
Oh,
I should introduce myself to Breadboat.
lol.
Did we find Gumcheck?
Isn't it called Friend Boat?
Chuck?
Why is it bread?
Bread.
Gumchuck will be also could be a useful person.
Yeah.
Mm.
Useful is an interesting word.
Like
Also, Lord
a
Kingvale
cook
wants to see
that
it.
can cook shit from the sky. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, druids are always good.
I think Gumchuck walks to the beat of Gumchuck's own horn. Is that the way the saying goes?
You never know.
If he wants to.
I like Gumchuck, although I don't understand him. He is very nice.
Lord Kingsville can probably, figure out what Gumchuck can do better than us.
Kadum, you can like literally set up like a cool link.
I got it. I got it.
Wait, I can set up a what?
A cool link, like never expiring.
Oh, for Discord? Yeah, I know.
Premium link.
Yeah, I know.
Premium. I have the button here, by the way.
Okay, here. Throw that one on there.
I'm going to eat the bread boat.
All right.
think,
Don't play it yet, but
Use water.
all right, listen up. So, while you're flying, Drakenfaust will turn your attention to something else. It seems that you are fortunate twice in your journey. For down below, you can see in the Ardent there is a small copse of trees, a miniature forest, if you will, about 2 acres or so. But what stands out is that there is a high level of stasis around it. Flux storms, you can see, that fly over it seem to have dissipated almost immediately. And Drakenfaust informs you that it can sense a high level of energy coming from the area. It could be worth your investigation.
Let's go.
I trust
Okay.
Dave and Faust more than my own
Even
intuition.
Faust says it. Yes.
While we're flying, can we mark that on the map?
Sure. Okay. Oh man, this is fucking crazy. Sorry, I get excited.
Mhm.
So Drakenfaust will land. Well, first he'll start flying towards it, and then you will see that the dracolich starts to kind of get woozy, flies away, and lands a short distance away, and will inform you with images that its body becomes, well, disoriented and begins to degrade upon getting too close. So you'll have to investigate it on your own.
Hell. Yeah, let's go.
This might be one of the sources of radiant energy.
Walk up to Dave and Faust. Lord Dave and Faust, would it be safe for a wizard at my scale to approach something like that?
The dragon will laugh a breathless laugh, silent and clacking, and it will put an image in your mind of all of you being like children.
Understood. Thank you, Lord Dave and Faust. I'll just take that as a yes. Say fuck it. Alright, we're gonna explore this.
Am I strong enough to do this? Dragon laughs. You're very weak. That didn't answer my question.
Goes ahead anyway.
That didn't answer my question.
This is like a small forest, right? Do we see any animals?
Hold
around
on.
here?
We'll get there. All right. So as you begin to approach the copse of trees, a very strange feeling comes over you. Magic is heavy in the air. Even those of you that without magic are able to feel it, and those of you with magic almost feel it like a pulse pressing against you. And then finally, you enter the copse of trees. Go ahead and start the music now. And everyone make me a perception check.
Try Arcana for the School of Magic.
It's
Yeah,
no
it's
school,
assist-
it's raw. It's just magic itself. It's mana. Straight mana.
Like the manner that we felt in the Tomb of Zakel.
Yes. Well,
Alright.
this is somehow even more primal.
Interesting.
This might be
Jim.
like
This
Yes?
is perhaps a place. This could be a place touched by a ley line or something. I'd be very careful.
Given
it
what
would make sense.
assumed, I'm definitely more wary of taking what I don't understand.
Might as
I'll
well.
keep an eye out.
Perhaps we should stay back a few paces.
We don't know what's in there.
All right. As you enter further into the forest, the same pulsing feeling of mana kind of presses itself against your skin, echoing through your body. Around you, a silent wind rustles the trees, and then you hear it, the sound of birds, the first time since your awakening. Although you do not see them, you hear them. Until finally, to the center of the trees, as you make your way through, you see it. A large pool, about 30 feet across, of what appears to be water, but glowing with a bright light. You know what it is. It is liquid mana, flowing in a natural state, the potency and purity of which allows it to maintain its liquid shape. But what is even more demanding of your eyes is not the pool of mana, but what lies at the center. At the center, a strange contraption, which looks almost like a bed set to the vertical, and over the top of it, closed with a glass casket. And there is a soft thrum as mana goes through many pipes that are transparent, as you see the mana flows in and around and out.
Does this look like vessel capsules that we saw in...
It looks somewhat like it, yes. Although, this would be like comparing a rusted dagger to a brilliant, polished, masterwork weapon. But it does seem to be the same. What is even more so is that although it is glass, you know that there is something inside of it. A shadow. But it is not revealed.
If this is a vessel we can inhabit, you guys are stitched to your vessels. I am the only one who is not.
You're making quite a... Well, while that is true, be very considerate of all the steps it would take to get there. Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm not fucking with it. I burned to almost death last time I get into a pressure room.
Well, this information is valuable. Probably to Lord King Bill.
Yeah, he can restore
I'm-
his mana here.
It's almost certainly beyond our capabilities too.
I am leaning towards an experiment. I'm going to pull out my rack of vials and the tweezers. So we could take some of this liquid, potentially, and see what happens to it as we leave this area. If it dissipates, that's even more valuable information for King Bill.
Just be careful when you're collecting.
You might want to use a rope with that. Like, don't put your hand anywhere near that.
Mage hand.
Yeah, mage hand
I
does
don't
also
have
work.
that spell.
I'll help Curio fill his little vials.
Does the water seem shallow?
You don't know.
Is there any tracks here? Anybody visited this place? Or like
Not that you
something
can
like that?
see.
How far are we from the pool?
You're about 60 feet or so.
Oh.
And I check for any enemies that might be trying to hide and watch us.
Perception check.
Not that good.
You do not
Leon,
sense
what are
any
you looking
enemies.
for?
Do I smell any?
Perception check. You do not spell any animal at all.
Though there are animal sounds.
Indeed.
We don't see any, but we hear them. Curious.
Curio, do you notice any illusions, I wonder?
Do I see any illusions?
Nope.
No, what you see is what you get here.
I'll slowly inch forward towards the pool until we're about 30 feet away.
I'm gonna say about 40 for myself. So no, I'll be
40.
next to Gem. I'll be next to Gem. Fuck.
30 for me.
Nope, just
And-
go to the shore.
Once I'm like within distance, I'll want to fill up the vials that Curio passed to me to fill it up with the mana.
Will the mage hand even be
Not
able
sure.
to hold on to that much mana? Wouldn't it dissipate?
I'm not sure. Fine.
Yeah,
One way to
let's-
find out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're using it to...
Scoop up the liquid with a vial.
As your mage hand moves the vial towards the pool, your mage hand becomes empowered. It grows larger, and then it grows corporeal like a real hand, and then it transforms into a bird and flies into the trees, dropping the vial.
Fuck.
Ah, I see. So magic. It takes. Now magic, it seems.
Horus
Because-
Oh. hmm
or
How
Quill.
far away does this happen? Like when the hand is over the pond? The pool?
About 10 feet.
10 feet, alright. If you wish to not
Something
turn
that's
into a
not
bird, I would
magical.
suggest you perhaps stay out of 10 feet.
Yeah, let's try the rope and wild.
Wait, what happened to the vial?
It's
shattered.
just
Fall?
sitting there. It's just sitting there. It
Oh.
did not shatter.
Oh, sorry. And
It
Horus and
drops.
Quill, we might have to lean on you for this if you're willing to. Would you
I
be-
guess so, sure.
I have a theory. Might be
I'd like to hear it.
I'll pull out the chainsword.
fuel.
But
Yeah, that thing took a few.
do you want to risk getting close to that pool?
I am standing right on the shore.
Okay.
Oh, grab the vial. Horse.
Sure.
Like pointing at
Pick up the vial. I'll
Be
pull out
careful.
the 2 souvenir swords, and like just try to put them like into the water slightly, and see if there's
Hold
any
on.
interaction.
Dip it.
When Horus is like
Hold-
that
hold-
close to the pond.
Hold
We
on.
dipping?
Hold on.
Okay.
When you get close to the mana, something happens, Horus.
Well,
Rocks and stones begin to drift up from within the mana pool in front of you, creating a bridge towards the device.
whoa,
Whoa.
that's crazy. I'm gonna walk it.
I'm gonna,
Alright.
I'm gonna take a
With
few steps forward and
each step
trail behind.
upon the stone, it seems to hold your weight. You walk closer and closer. Oh boy. Oh god.
This feels so pure.
Oh fuck. Alright,
It would be a shame if we burn this forest.
Sus?
Do I have a dagger? Stabs. Shoot.
Oh, she's on your shoulder. Stop it.
okay. I need you to change it up. Sending it to you, Race.
Huh?
Boss
Because.
music. Dun, dun, dun,
Alright,
dun,
go and
dun.
change to that. As Horus crosses the bridge and stands before the device.
Are we reviving another world boss?
Hopefully this is a world good.
Right, oh.
Wouldn't be this first time.
Alright. As you get close enough, you begin to hear something in your mind, Horus. A woman's voice. Ethereal. Beautiful. Intoxicating. As you stand before the device, through the glass panel, inside you can see someone is there, but they are still covered in a shroud of darkness.
Horse, are you okay?
Better than ever. I'm just gonna wipe the glass a little with the hand, trying to remove like the moisture or whatever is covering up. Gently.
Trying to do what? Sorry?
Like wipe the glass a little. Gently.
Alright. As you wipe the glass down, it doesn't wipe away anything. There's no condensation or anything, but as you wipe your hand across it, several Taladonic symbols begin to light across the glass panes. Gem, check your DMs.
I'm gonna walk up next to Horus.
Sure, sure.
Be about. Wait, what'd you say? Gem?
Yeah,
She's
I was
responding to me.
responding.
Go ahead, keep going.
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna stay at a Horus's, probably 4 o'clock. 5 feet away from it.
It speaks.
Can I see the symbols?
You can.
Do they look like one of the symbols that the hand drew of the 8 Taladonic Archmages?
They do look like the symbols of the Taladonic mages, yes. But specifically, you recognize some of their placement. You believe that they are simply commands. One is to close, which is currently active, and one is to open, which is not.
Oh,
We have no idea what we're unleashing.
Do you think?
do I feel better than ever, as Horus had described?
Say again?
Yeah, how does it feel?
Do I feel? Because Horus said I feel better than ever. Do I feel similar?
You hear the same thing and feel the same way.
Okay. Any way to discern? Is it just kind of a trailing voice of?
It's lilting. It doesn't seem to have any meaning, and yet you feel it means something very deeply. It's not in words. It's more almost as if such things are given form, emotions given voice. It's almost as
the
if
first sign of life that we've seen in Sarkozia.
it
Shall we take a
seems
closer look?
it seems almost as if you are listening to a dream.
A dream. We don't get those here.
Not until now.
Do we open this?
I think we do.
How come?
Question is, who does it?
Look at this place. Have you seen anything like this?
No.
Reminds me of the old grove in which I was to hunt. Filled with animals, birds, insects of all kinds. Illusory and almost unseen. I miss that place.
It makes me think of Dave and Faust and how, despite his appearance, he did not immediately eat all of those people in the past. So, with that thought fresh in my mind, I think appearances can be deceiving. Just because there's a lot of life here. We don't know if it is beneficial.
I will say, if we tell about this place to Lord Marcellus, he would want to first suck all that mana, second probably kill that whatever inside that, because this is life energy, not necromancy.
No.
We'll have to ask him.
I sincerely don't know the difference between the dead or living. Are you an expert in that?
Not really. I am very
I
far
don't know
away.
what this is.
I am staying away from this.
Gem, Quill, what does your intuition tell you about this? What do you think we should do? Leave it or open it?
I am not for opening it. We don't know enough about this Remember the last time we tried messing around with some ritual that we don't understand?
I'm gonna look at my gorgeous silver robe underneath my jacket. It's kind of tied nicely. Be like, that turned out well, I think. But
I mean,
I
I'm not
agree, we should
against
not
it
be
either.
testing our luck. Quill, what
I
do you
like
think?
it here a lot more than I did there.
We did release something very powerful. Whether it's good or bad is the time to tell. Correct.
Perhaps we should take. Can you scoop up some of that water into this vial? And I'm gonna walk out of the grove and see what happens to it.
I'll do as Kira asks.
It's not that far. I can be right back.
What are you doing?
Do an experiment.
Exactly.
Bare hands. Oh my god.
Just a small scoop of water from the thing, just like a half a vial.
You try to do that without touching the water.
Do you feel this is safe? You can opt out of it if you want to. I'm just
I
asking.
don't know.
Maybe use a rope.
Horus will not.
If he won't, I will.
Horus will not feel endangered by this place. He trusts it. So I will do so barehanded, but very caringly.
All right. You scoop up some of it. Your hand touches the mana, and it flows through your body nearly instantly. A feeling of warmth and strange, well, everything pushes through. All right. Choose a wizard cantrip.
Oh my god.
Wizard. Light.
All right, it's yours now.
I got light.
I know, but
Or-
it's just light,
okay, cool.
nevertheless.
You alright, Horus?
He looks empowered.
I will light up my hand.
Holy shit.
Ah,
Did you just... Did you just learn how to do that?
didn't Master Tree tell us about something like that?
I didn't
Did he?
learn how
That-
to do it. I
Some place
feel-
in the Azure could give a man like Horus magic?
Are we in the Azure?
No, but it's possible.
Something similar. Just out of sight of the people fighting over it.
This could be a mana reserve. This is a mana reserve.
What I'm
But
gonna
we'll
do.
dip their hand into it.
I will as well.
Takes
What?
off a glove.
Quill, choose a wizard cantrip.
Oh my god.
Let me find those. I've not looked at magic at all.
All right, as Quill does it, you can see that the mana seems to shift, and the device seems to be reacting to it.
Alright. I'm gonna do something. I will
Yeah, I gotta dip
some
mine.
water and wipe it across my eyes.
My god. Taking a bath.
I just want to see and want to understand.
So you're putting the mana water in your eyes.
Like, I close my eyes, but I like
Oh.
rub
Ah.
across my face.
Across the face. All right. Well, your face is alight, but nothing seems to happen in addition to that.
And Gem is gonna take off her glove and gently dip a hand.
Gem, you feel all of your spell slots restored.
Ah. It already was.
Does the same thing happen for me?
Yep.
Horus, can you toss me that vial? Rather, hand me
Toss
that
it
vial.
Gently give it to you.
I will also dip my hand in, seeing everybody did it.
Well, well, well. What do we have
Is
here?
it me again?
I'll like to follow Curio, as he does his experiments.
Okay. Leon, as you place your hand in the mana, you feel your burden restored to maximum.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Look at
You become a
Quill.
dick goal.
Look at Quill. This is great. Whatever it is.
Have we reached the edge of the acre yet?
Yeah, you guys are around the edge of the pool, and the bridge is still there. You notice that people keep dipping their hands into the mana, and each time it seems the device shifts.
Horse,
Huh?
you guys might want to stop dipping your hands in there. Seems to have some kind of reaction.
You also notice
wonder
that
what we can unleash.
you also notice that the mana pool has gotten slightly smaller.
I'm gonna untie the bandages in my hand and look at it. Is it still burnt?
Yeah.
From when I did it, I'll go with True Strike.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
You sure?
All right.
Should I not be sure?
True Strike's just the most awful spell in the game. That's all.
I mean, I think it.
But if you want it, that's
I think
fine.
it could
I'm
be
just
useful.
saying.
Like, if I get advantage where I wouldn't from before, I can get a sneak attack off of that, can't I?
You can.
It's
an
concentration
action,
and it takes an action.
If you want it, that's fine. I'm just warning you. That's all.
Imagine control flames. You can be an arson
Well, now
as
I'm
well.
second guessing.
I shouldn't have said anything. It's an aesthetic choice, but I just look. If it's an aesthetic choice, awesome. I'm just saying that True Strike is the worst spell in the game. So I'm just making sure.
You could choose something defensive, like a Blade Ward. That would work better. But totally up to you. Try that.
That's not on this list that I'm seeing.
Do the symbols on the capsule.
You also don't have to do it right now. You can just choose later. After you take some time to think about it.
Do the symbols on the capsule boast any different coloration?
Yes.
What colors?
Right now, blue.
All three.
All of them are blue, yeah. Except for the one that seems to be locked to close. That is currently green.
Two
As we-
blues and one green. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
As we leave the wooded area, does anything change to the vial?
Are you leaving?
We're just walking out of the square.
Does it retain its, shimmer?
Yeah.
Most useful.
I'm gonna put that in my secret pocket and then head back with Jim.
I'm gonna take out one of the small vials I have, fill it with the liquid, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
try to. Oh, yeah.
Let's only take one of these, and we can show it to Lord Kingvale.
This is
Let's
for
not get greedy.
this is for an experiment I want to do.
Why
want-
shouldn't
We might be testing our luck with the hand dipping in.
No,
as well as this.
I was just gonna try to put my Eldritch Presence in.
It's just sitting
in
here.
this
If
liquid.
we're not taking it, then, well, who's
Before
going
we
to?
do this, Horus, you are intent on opening that.
This is
Can
fucking
we
life,
sway-
man.
Can we sway you otherwise?
will
Is this
do
a
so.
wise choice or is this an instinctive choice?
I'm just following my guts.
Can do it.
Right.
Because I think we choose either opening that or taking another vial and then leaving.
We supported you in the worst, well, worst, best, worst things that we have done all across. This might be a blessing upon us.
And I will
First-
support you as well, my brother. But we need to make sure we understand our options before we commit to something.
It's the first good thing that could
Yes.
happen to us since we have awakened.
It has not harmed us at all. So,
But we've had great things happen to us before.
Really? List.
you've
we-
died
we
so
met
many
Lord
times, I've
Kingdale.
lost count.
Guys,
I was
Yeah,
reconnecting
lots
with the
of
stars.
lots of good things happen, bro.
Yeah, we had Daddy.
You died
Yeah.
so.
We met a nice man at the bookstore.
Oh shit, I'm on fire thing?
Yeah. Well, no. Yeah. I don't know if he's a man, but
Alright.
we met a nice thing at the bookstore.
Horus, open it. Just open it.
Curio, help me, please. What I need to do?
Well, there's two rooms. One is open, one is closed. It's currently closed. If you press the other one, it should open.
Right. I'll try to press the one that is open and simultaneously channel the cantrip that I just learned. Sort of like light.
I will give you guys bless.
Aw,
I'm gonna
shit.
prepare.
Here we make fucking go.
It is time.
Man.
Yep.
I'm gonna hold an
Yep.
action for dispel magic on Horus if he turns into like a llama or something.
Arcadum question.
Yeah.
What should we name the vial in our inventory? Vial of mana?
Wait, so
maybe?
you took out some too, Leon?
I
thought-
took
Yeah,
a...
I stopped him from doing that.
Yeah.
Ah, you did,
Curio
okay.
stopped you.
I was gonna take the small vial, small portion vial, but it's okay.
So, okay. I'm not asking for you to ask permission. I'm confirming. Did you or did you not?
If they stop me, then no.
Okay. Okay, here we go. All right. Nice. Adjust this. Adjust this. Okay. As you place your hand on the open, there is the sound of a seal being unsealed. Air trapped inside presses out. The mana begins to empty from the reservoir into the device and surging into the being within. And then finally, the glass returns to a vertical state, opening completely. And the creature inside is unnerving. Alright. Here we fucking go. You see this.
Hog.
Beautiful.
Give him the hand up.
Oh my god.
I take off my fedora.
Made by Mickey Ray from DeviantArt. Thank you, Mickey Ray, for making that. Not that you made it for me, but thank you for making it.
Yo, nice job.
To be
He's
clear,
so
this is
hot.
just temporary art because I have to get these fucking things made, but I needed to make it on the fly. So, all right. So, as it opens, the individual is covered in these glowing sort of white runes. She opens her eyes with a soft, graceful lilt as air returns to her lungs. She begins to almost float out of the capsule before gingerly falling to the ground.
Can I catch her fall?
No. Everyone here is entranced by her presence and cannot move.
Okay.
She lands upon her feet, and she will look down upon you. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Do I sound like a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Was that good? Should I adjust it?
Pretty good.
Like a magical girl sound.
Perhaps slightly higher pitch, but that's all.
Higher pitch?
Well, I think it's good.
Slightly.
I think, yeah.
All right, that's fine. I'll have to just move through it. She's supposed to have a slightly deeper voice anyway, so that works.
Ooh.
And,
Oh my god, can she get even hotter?
and then she will speak with an aura of command.
Ni she.
Do I still recognize?
Everyone else does not understand that language. But Gem, you have spoken with the shadow, and you know when a bard speaks to you.
But can I understand what she's saying?
Yeah. She says this.
Ah.
Unless you understood me. I don't know. My 2 years of high school man.
Yeah, I
doesn't pay
do. I
enough.
do understand. I do understand.
Okay. Let me know if you can't. I'm gonna try and stumble through this.
Woman. Ah. 你是谁?
She.
是
She will start to step forward. And she will hold out her hand towards you, Jim.
Do I get to resist? Or
You can do what you want.
Sure, I'll hold her hand.
All right. As you take her hand, she absorbs your language. And then she will speak.
Are you a daughter of the first voice?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. This body wasn't mine up till a month or so ago.
I can sense your confusion, fear, uncertainty. Be free of it, for you have my thanks. You have freed me from my sleep. I am grateful.
I hope that's working
Who
for
kept
you
you
guys.
here? Who kept you here?
Kept.
Enslaved?
She will shake her head. And then she will respond with,
I am no Kifan. I slept of my own accord, but I was awakened too late, it would seem.
Too late for what?
It is difficult to explain. I know not how long I have slept. But you have saved me, for I feel as if I almost slept too long.
You have to thank him point to Horus. It's more of his instinct to wake you up.
You have
Frankly,
my...
we don't understand this continent that much either.
She will turn towards Horus.
You have my things, Ranchi.
Yo, Horus, you're muted.
Is it
I'm
there?
Adamas.
Okay.
And the
Yeah,
sim-
I was talking all this time. Wow.
Oh dear.
No thanks needed, but also, who?
She will turn back to Jem, ignoring the question, and she will say,
Am I the first that you have seen?
First as beautiful as you.
she will smile and will respond,
So I am not the first?
No.
I'm gonna take out the vial of Zarkel, hand of Zarkel goop. We're in servitude to Zarkel.
We
It
were.
was not our own decision, but we stumbled into such servitude. This is what's left of his hand, and he still remains slumbering, as the hand told us.
I see.
Forgive me for asking, but what are you? I'm not sure I've seen.
she'll start to step away a little bit.
I did not realize you were of the Maltosian Council.
We were. Not really. Kind of. Adjacent. We were Maltosian Council adjacent.
She will kind of raise an eyebrow and will look towards Jem. And wait, do I sound like I'm on helium? Sorry,
Does she?
I'm getting like weird.
No,
feedback
Does
from
she-
chat.
You're good.
It's good. Hold up, does she look like Kingsville, like the elf years?
She looks
Like
she
an
looks
elf?
elven, yes, but she responds to your question, and she will say,
I am what is known as the Voikin.
Oiken. It doesn't ring a bell.
You have not heard of my people?
No.
Right, not.
We've seen an elf and humans, but not a Voiken.
I see. The Voikin, or as it is said in the Renshi tongue, Voicen. Well, they are my people. Some of us came with the ship to bring music to this new world.
You traversed in a ship
Yes,
to this place?
this ship.
she will gesture around herself.
Wait,
Afraid this place, well, I mean no offense, but has more problems than needing music. The ley lines seem to be completely out of whack, and there are people fighting for power.
All a mess, really.
wait. Are we gonna pass on the ship? Is this force like a ship?
No, not the forest. The realm in which you stand is the ship, the vessel. Conflux, it is said in the Renshi tongue.
What the fuck?
The
entire
whole
thing?
continent?
Yes,
Ah, damn.
That's a big ship.
And will you continue on your mission to bring music into this continent? This ship?
It is the duty of my people to do so. It is why we were requested by the Council of Maltos. A price to pay for our world to exist.
The servants of the Maltosian
The Taladoni.
Taladoni.
As far as we know, some of the Taladoni people are awakening across your ship.
And yet I am the first of the voices that you have seen.
Yes.
I worry for my sisters.
Why have you been separated?
We were each of us to seed the song, to weave the ley lines from this world into this vessel, to be chords within the song.
Did not the merchant mention a bunch of other animals like this?
Yeah. Also, remember the vessel capsules we saw in the Noble District? They might be a crude copy of the mechanism she was sleeping in.
It was the area that we were out of access. Perhaps that is your sister's.
I see. Do you know where
I'm gonna
this
take out
is?
I'm gonna take out the map. Say, do you understand where you are? If this is a good frame of reference.
This map is so esoteric. It does not have any of the attaches. But yes, I see. And where were these things you mentioned?
Things like the pools or the like
The vessel
thing that
pods.
you emerged from.
Capsules.
I see.
Well, we're headed there right now, fortunately, if you'd like to join us.
Yeah.
That's okay with the rest of us.
You would have me
yourself.
travel with you.
If you would like to.
I'm not against it.
I would very much. Thank you.
If you have any predispositions towards dracoliches, we are riding on the back of Lord Dave and Faust. Would that be a problem?
There is no worry. If you are flying, I can keep up.
All right then.
Kind of like make a gesture of like our business here is concluded. We can talk as we go, you know, like. But the fucking Curio in the side,
That was the best idea ever.
Escort her.
We made a friend at the bookstore. We made a friend in the woods.
I want to check the area again. Like, can I check one of the trees, maybe? Do they have any special properties, since they're growing with mana?
They're just trees. They seem a bit more natural than the trees you've seen. Seeing as how you're prepared to go, she will say,
Apologies. I have not introduced myself. I am called Keo.
You. What a
Yo,
beautiful
Did
name.
you not introduce yourself as Lord Kifan?
she will smile.
It is amusing to hear a Renshi speak the voice in tongue.
Well, if you prefer to be called Keo, I will call you that.
Keo is my name.
Well met, Keo. My name is Curio.
Name is Gem.
Horus.
Leon.
Is Quill saying anything back there?
I said my name.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I didn't hear.
I did.
They said it at the same time with Leon. And
All right,
kind of
well.
merged.
Yeah.
Keo will see
I
that
didn't
you are
heard it
about to
anyway.
leave, and then she will softly hum a song to herself, and clothes are conjured onto her body.
And she was
Was she
naked the
naked?
whole.
And then she will conjure a pack for herself. She will whisper into her hands, and the wind starts to swirl at her feet. She floats off the ground.
I am ready to follow you.
Let's go.
The saving throw was for naked purple elf lady.
Uh-huh.
Look respectfully.
Looks respectfully.
Yo-ho.
All right.
Extort her.
I bless you out of the booba. Just kidding. No booba shall control you.
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
Lord.
son. And you guys take her with you to Sarkozia?
Good. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit, son. Oh, man. This is gonna be wild.
Let's
Yo.
go.
Wait.
Curio, can you put a couple drops of that mana into a small vial? I wanna try something.
Alrighty.
Well,
You there?
Well, as you guys approach the Drakenfaust, he will look down at the creature and turn its head slightly, and then do a dragon shrug and let you guys onto its back. She will float a respectful distance away. And as Drakenfaust takes off, she will keep pace, flying around you, almost like a sprite in a summer wind, dancing all around you in the sky.
Horus will gossip with Gem about you.
do you think we should let her know about Kingsvale? She seems at least more knowledgeable than us.
I don't know yet, really. This is let's see if we guessed about the things in that shop, right? If not, there are mana pools in ochre, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
We can meet her there. We're going there anyways. I just feel better for doing this. You know? As if
Yes,
things right.
I feel the same.
All right.
Yeah.
No, but we do have a mission.
Okay, I've got some announcements to make to you. As you make it back to Sarkozia, things have happened. Indeed, time has moved forward, and some things have happened. Man.
Is my metal flute done? I remember.
How's my pronunciation, by the way, John? Is it
Pretty good.
pretty good?
Pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long
I
as
think
you
it's
can, as long as you can understand me, then it works.
I can.
Sick. Yes, 2 years of Mandarin. Finally, it pays off. Excellent. Okay. So, ow. Okay. As you guys arrive to Sarkozia, you land and you enter the city and you see that a lot of changes have happened. So, first of all, there is a makeshift wall cutting off the entirety of the scar. In addition to that, the favela has been completely cleaned out of the entire presence of the Don and all of his followers. Instead, the area is now being policed by the Order of the Silver Rose.
Oh, so they got wiped?
They are gone.
Or they moved. Did they move into the noble district?
No, they are gone.
Oh my goodness.
And you know this because you see most of the notables that you met hanging from the front gate by their necks.
Oh, problem resolves itself.
Oh,
Wonderful. I didn't even need to lift a finger.
that's crazy. Anyway.
Look at Joan like, told you he's gonna get.
All right.
Mm.
As you enter,
Got what he deserved.
the Keo will land next to you and will walk with you. You notice a couple other things have happened. You can see that you can feel the tension on the streets as there are two distinct factions that seem to be controlling Sarkozia now. The Order of the Silver Rose, which seems to lead the northern part of Sarkozia, and a bunch of guards with the symbol of the prison, of Malice Prison on the front. Although the factions appear to be of equal enough strength that open war has not actually started, just from your easy-to-see outlook, the Order of the Silver Rose is much, much more equipped.
So it's the same people that greeted us when we opened the gates, basically.
Mm-hmm. And they're kind of everywhere in Sarkozia right now. So, what is it that you'd like to do?
Bring Keel to our heavy metal bard, I guess.
Sorry, my neighbor was knocking on my window. I am back. We just landed in the Noble District.
Yeah.
Cool.
We can go to the Gallery of the Lost, or we can go take our rewards.
We should do both those things. I'd also like to pick up my book.
Sure, which
Maybe
one
ask-
first? The gallery.
Yeah, let's go.
To escort.
Mm-hmm. She might need some time. We never know.
Well, the whole time she's walking with you, she's basically skipping. She's very happy to be here. In fact, she kind of moves with the same sort of graceful authority, but there's a very small amount of childlike wonder as she looks at the buildings and waves at the people. She's very approachable and kind, and even the hardened faces of the Malice prison guards and the solemn, dutiful outlooks of the Order of the Silver Rose seem to soften in her presence.
Douglas!
And then you guys enter.
Hey.
You enter the Gallery of the Lost. Douglas
Is he
will
playing
greet
his
you.
metal guitar?
He is
Bass,
actually
sorry.
on break right now. As he looks down, he will go, "What's up?"
Nice to see you, man.
Indeed, oh my word. Keo will
I think
give
he failed his wisdom saving
Keo
throw.
will give a little wave, and Douglas will pass out, wake up, and then pass out again, and then wake up.
Dude, same.
Yeah, we brought a friend.
He bleeds from his nose a little bit as he says, "Welcome! I'm feeling kind of crazy right now."
Inspired, you mean?
What can I do for you?
We figured we'd show our esteemed friend here your more private collection. One that you were a bit hesitant
Oh,
to
she's
show us.
welcome to see my private collection. This way.
Good.
Seems to be having a problem with his speech. It could be wrong with them?
He's just trying to be funny.
All right.
You wouldn't let me get in here.
Right.
So salty.
He'll kind of gesture. These are all the best ones we've got.
You recognize any, Keo?
All right, Keo will move up towards some of them and start to look within each of the vessels. And then she will move to this one and will seem to look in it with great interest. Well, careful there, miss. You can look but not touch. Be careful, please. And then she will say towards Douglas,
Please, I think one of my sisters is in here.
"Oh, that's a no-can-do-reno. Nobody's allowed to open those vessels without express permission from the head of the order."
The order of what?
Order of the Silver Rose, the matriarch herself. You gotta get permission from the big lady.
Oh, could a meeting be arranged?
Keo will walk forward. Oh.
I'm so sorry. Open it.
His eyes will glaze over, and he will move towards the vessel.
Oh, good shit.
Oh, she's so cool.
Oh.
Consider meeting arranged.
All right, well, he'll start to fucking open that. She
Can I
will-
look how he does that? Learn how to open those.
Sure, make me a perception check.
Good.
Sweet holy Jeebus.
Wonder how your sister ended up here. Possibly not of her own accord.
Oh my god. Am I really gonna have to talk to myself as hot chicks?
Yeah. Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord!
Yes, my lord.
Immediately, my lord! Be the hottest girls, my lord! Arcadum is best girl, my lord! God.
Lord, it's the best waifu.
This is the best timeline. I'll keep saying that.
In guts we trust.
In guts. In guts we trust.
Just going with the flow at this point in time. Whatever.
Look, man, it's really hard
Greed and
playing.
guilt, baby.
It's really hard to play girl characters, or I'm trying my best over here. Especially when they gotta be, you know,
Elevated.
they gotta be. I can't just be like, "Hey, Door, how's it going?" You know, I can't just do a Dr. Girlfriend, bro.
Hey, toots.
As great as Dr. Girlfriend actually is, but. Alright, hold on. Alright, I need some water. Give me a second.
Horus, do you think she can do the skeleton thing, like towards our kill?
The fuck, what?
Never mind.
Alright,
Somehow I don't think that will be nearly as terrifying as the first time.
Douglas will stand to the side, and then Keo will whisper something into her hand and blow it towards him, and he will fall asleep. And the same thing. The vessel will pop open, And, here we go again. This one wakes up.
Oh no, she's up.
Oh,
Oh my god. Go ahead and hit him with that hand up. I unfortunately have no idea who that artist is. Oh, it's up the top. Zeronis. Zeronis. Check that out. Check that person out. All right, go ahead and drop the hand up. Once again, these are just temporary arts till I get them made.
Thankfully.
All right.
Relatable.
Okay. As this one awakens. God. Sorry. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Okay. This is going to be hard. This is going to be fucking hard. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Talk to yourself.
let's go.
Time to earn those fucking subs, bro. All right, here we go. Keo will whisper into the vessel as the red-headed one will awaken.
Okay. Ozainali?
And peacefully, Keo will put her hand over the new person's hand, and you will see the same glowing runes as what happened whenever Keo touched Gem's hand. And then she will step out, bring her down.
Aye, what is this tongue that you have given me, sister? It is the tongue of these Renchi. And this one as well. Greetings. Thank you so much for helping my sister. I am Vibrato, at your service.
You're welcome. I'm Gem, and this is the rest of them.
Where are you, my sister? We are in a place called Sarkozia, and these are our friends. I like them. These Renchi don't look so bad.
My name is Curio.
That voice crack.
That was great, dude.
Name's Curio.
Gives him a slap on the head.
Bonk.
I'll just bow.
I will give him the blessed bonk as well.
Bow.
Bro, check out these tile patterns, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
look at those stairs. They're so starry.
Anyway, Keo will look towards Vibrato and she will say,
These Renchi and Gem have told me that the awakening is as out of sync. I am afraid that we have yet a lot of work to do. And of course, I understand completely, Keo. Whatever you say, we must find the others.
We got a hunch on their location. But that's just a guess.
Yes, we've been told of other pools of mana around, but we're not sure again whether they are truly your kin or simply Taladonic pools.
Yo, Curio's completely avoiding any eye contact with Vibrato. We're a bit worried about Mr. Douglas over here. Technically, we are now thieves. As I'm glad you've awoken, your sister. We're afraid we have business here, and we'd like to go. Well,
I understand. I would not like you to be blamed for such thievery. Vibrato, You're always better at that sort of thing. Do you think you can help? Why, of course I can, JJ.
Right. She will whisper some shit into Douglas's ear. He will smile in his sleep.
Now he'll think something else. Don't worry about it.
Did you make him forget?
Thank you kindly.
Sure, he's having a wonderful dream.
Sure, he has forgotten.
Can you make me forget?
Forget
Shit.
what?
We've had a great time here. What are you talking about?
All right, she'll start to charge up the fucking forget laser.
I'll basically explain my situation with wife.
She'll start to speak, and Keo will put her hand on her shoulder and will shake her head.
This Renshi is too troubled.
Vibrato will do as her sister says.
I understand.
Keo will then turn towards Jem and will say,
With this, you have helped me find my sister. And now we may find the rest of our family. I thank you, Jem. Our paths have crossed momentarily, but I would like to stay in touch, if you will accept this.
and she will hand Jem a crystal on a little string. You know, like the ones from Atlantis, the Lost Empire.
Most certainly like to keep in touch. Thank you. I have a bracelet. Doesn't seem to do anything, but looks pretty, so I'll give it to her.
She will wear it on her wrist.
Aww.
And then she will give a bow, and then she will say,
Vibrato, we must away. I understand, JJ. Thank you all. Thank you, Renshi.
Vibrato. I don't know how to say this, but if you're ever by the Rotting Keep, we're gonna change the name probably. If you'd like to get coffee sometime.
I will
He likes you.
I will give you this to shoot your shot. You have advantage.
they will both laugh as they leave. The sound is like ringing bells and chimes of the purest tone, and they will disappear from your sight.
Look at Curio and go, gotta amp up your league before you shoot that high.
I don't blame you. I'm
Hey,
smitten myself.
Guess
He's
what?
annoying.
Greed and guilt. Guess what you just did? You just unlocked the voicing as a race.
Oh boy!
Wow.
Oh boy, now it's time to play some aliens.
Fucking go.
Yes.
For those of you that don't know, the voicing are elf-like creatures that are from another planet, known as Sarek Storm. Oh yes. So the voicing are known to all be natural bards and have the ability to sing objects into existence. And when a voicing is in love, can sing a child into existence, which is how the voicing procreate. They are an all-female race.
Wow!
Wild.
Alright,
Well, yeah,
Does
if
it
you didn't
go?
say no to the
Question mark?
coffee.
Aliens!
Man. Let's pickpocket Douglas.
Go to the guild and try to get paid.
I am really happy nobody actually got to that vessel first and claimed it, because that would have been awful.
Yeah.
well, I mean,
I'd like to grab my book though, and then perhaps we could afford some time to checking out the tomb, as it's been open for everyone. They probably, God only knows what people would do if they found that orb teleportation.
Let's do the check on in the guild, and then with the phaser guy, perhaps they know more about the situation, about the tomb at the current time, before we go there and get greeted by the fucking silver rose or some shit.
I agree. Yeah. Could we grab my book first, though? I don't intend to talk too much to our friend, Mr. Oh shit, I'm on fire. Is that his name?
Can I like look for a flute? Not sure if he has it already.
Oh,
He's asleep right now.
There's lots of instruments there, so that's easy.
I'm
Alright.
gonna pickpocket Douglas.
I'll do that too.
Did I say sister right? Jim?
Did you? Yes.
Did you? Yeah.
Did you?
Sick.
So she's the young. Vibrato is the younger.
Yeah, she's the younger
and
sister. Yeah.
Hio is the older sister.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
Dabs.
you might want to keep that
Yes.
concealed.
Yes, the Mandarin's paying off.
Okay.
Ha ha! Lao Shiho would be so proud of me, dude.
Yeah.
If somebody might notice that belongs to Douglas, so they can
commissioned
connect the dots.
I commissioned it from him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's in there somewhere. And a big pile that says finished.
Yeah, I don't want to rob them.
Oh god.
Just like take what belongs, you know.
I do. I'm gonna pickpocket Douglas.
I will fucking murder you.
You are not here.
Oh, did
I
you?
le-
You stayed behind him, pickpocketing him?
Yep. I
Where's
waited
the-
until everybody left.
All right.
Like whistling to himself. Oh man.
You find a roll of quarters.
Let's see. Douglas has the following. He has his metal. Yeah. He has his base. He has leather armor. He has a signet ring. He has 150 dust. He has 2 raw mana essences. And he also has a black iron key.
Please don't make me kill you.
What you taking, bud? No one's there.
Leon's taking an awful lot of time.
No. Sorry, I really don't want to take it, but
Do what you want. It's your character, bro. Don't listen to them. You get to play your character the way you want to.
okay, I'm gonna take. What does the signet ring look like?
Signet ring looks like a night sky.
Okay, and we have no idea how his memory was altered, right?
You have no idea what she did. All you can tell is that he's smiling.
He's smiling, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I will take the 150 dust as a nice time payment.
Okay.
He's having a really good time.
Okay.
Does that black iron key look any of the keys we have look like any similar? We have the tower keys, the Zarkel's tomb key, and those 2 keys.
Nope. They don't look like those other keys. In fact, I call it a key because that's the only thing your character can really make heads or tails of it. It actually looks like a very wide, almost rectangular looking object. It's made out of a hardened metal, and at the end of that object, it has a small centralized point. It kind of looks like a key.
That looks interesting. I'm gonna yoink it.
All right, as you grab it, naturally, because you don't know any better, you press down on it, and it lights up. And as it does so, something happens here. Essentially, a small stone dais will begin to raise up out of the center of the room.
Shit buttholes.
Oh boy.
Oh, do you do anything?
No. I'm also gonna grab the raw mana essences
Okay.
and go back.
How much time has passed?
To be clear, a stone dais has raised here, and as you walk past it, make me a perception check.
Can we hear it raising from
Nope.
where we are?
I'd tell you if you could. And
Fuck.
and stay out of meta, guys. You wouldn't be that suspicious of him taking an extra few minutes. You had no reason to suspect anything. All right.
Okay, if it's like 10 minutes.
Do we not? Do?
I do straight up look at him all the time, so he doesn't do anything stupid.
Yeah, but I think that the amount of time that he actually spent, you wouldn't have had a, I don't know.
All right.
It wouldn't have been
Or,
like
yeah.
that. If he was spending any more time, maybe. But this was like,
It's up to you.
this is a process. This is a process of like a minute at tops. But anyway,
Okay.
with a 6 perception check as you walk past, you notice that there is a slot in the middle of that stone dais, which you think that key that you have can fit into.
Oh my god.
This is
I'm
literally
playing
a
my
fucking-
flute.
Look,
Horus, do you think these doors are blast resistant?
I yoinked it. I'm not gonna fuck with it anymore. I'm leaving.
All right.
Oh. Pussy.
Oh, now you said it.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't
Right.
really care.
I died almost several times. I learned my lesson.
I love seeing you get tempted by things.
Like,
Ah.
as Leon catches up, I'm like, what's the holdup?
I checked out the books here. Last time I read them, they're about
Yeah.
like vessels and fates. It's really interesting.
Deception.
Yeah.
Deception
I don't
and
have
stuff doesn't work on players unless they allow it to.
Alright, that's true.
I'm not insightful enough to even try to insight, you know?
Leon, what were you doing?
He just told you.
Yeah.
To the guild.
Mental note. To the guild.
Yeah.
Let's get our rewards.
Okay, so you guys leave. And that's
See this coming back to bite anyone.
that's not good. All right. Fuck.
How bad can it be?
It would be already outside TBH if this fucking map would allow to for.
Alright, well,
Okay.
as you guys exit, I've got to make a few changes in here. Race, you there?
What's up?
Yeah, I need you to throw some cracks all up in here.
Oh.
Correct.
Yeah, just some cracks on the ground, and yeah.
It was probably a premium sarcophagi, which opened by that fucking key.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna cast Nistel's magic aura on Horus, and I will cast disguise self on myself to look like Vibrato.
Why?
What are you doing with an Astil's aura? What's going on?
Just in case there's people around that could see us leaving this place at about this time, I want to add a little bit more confusion, disinformation.
All right, fair enough, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Okay,
The
let's see.
sisters have claimed what there was their own, I guess.
Oh, this is a story of my ass.
Actually, I'll put
What?
missiles on gem because that wouldn't work for Horus. I don't think.
What
What
does
do you
that
mean?
do?
You're not
Sorry?
magical. Change the way the target appears to spells and magical effects, such as detect magic and stuff.
Ah, okay. I'm not magic. Sure, why not?
By the way, does everybody keep track of their dust?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh God.
I lost track of the party.
God, I love my fucking. I love D&D so much. Dude. All right, let's see. All right, you going to pick up your book?
Yeah.
All right, let me transfer you guys.
We just grab a book and move to the guild. That's the gist of it, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
If anything.
I get the
We
feeling
can
he's
also
gonna,
ask him if he has.
I get the feeling he's gonna get distracted when he gets there.
Okay.
All right, and here we go. Sweet baby back double combo, Jesus.
Double
Activate.
combo. What?
All right, let me know when you're loaded. Everyone in?
I'm in.
Loading.
Okay, let me know when you're loaded.
In. Yes, I'm in too.
I'm in.
All right, so as you enter the oratory, you see that Oh Shit, I'm on Fire is inside of a small iron cage. He looks very sad.
What happened?
Greetings,
And,
Oshidamon.
What
and
happened?
you see this guy
That's normal.
sitting behind the desk.
Ooh.
You must be the master.
As you enter, the man will look up over his bifocals. You will notice that he is bald of head and has pointed ears, and he has a strange kind of magical residual look within his eyes. And he will then speak. Yes, I am oftentimes what is referred to as the master. Esatori cantanto at your service. This is my oratory. I apologize for the absolutely disgraceful behavior of my familiar. I am afraid that, as most homunculi, he has problems adjusting to social interactions.
I appreciate the apology.
It is, yes, regrettable,
I
but
can say the same thing about us.
things are required for such progressions. Now then, are you the one known as Curio?
Yes, that would be me.
Your book is ready.
Thank you.
He will pass it to you. A most interesting
I will.
request, one I had quite the time enabling for you. Did you already procure payment?
I have not paid for it yet. I'll hand him 300 dust.
Alright, he'll take that. He'll put it away. Is there any other business that I could entice you with, perhaps?
I was actually interested in a spell. It's of a earlier season of magic, the magic missile spell, if you have that.
Of
be available
course, yes,
for-
that is easy. Here you are, and he'll hand you a scroll. Simply study
How much
this,
would that be?
and you will find what it is you're looking for. A cost, take it for free. As an apology for my familiar's behavior.
Much appreciated, Istrai. You gonna say something else?
I stretch out the hand just to activate light. How?
That is a cantrip.
Understand. I had never been capable of such things.
Well, sorceress bloodlines can take some time to activate, even in later years.
Could you tell for sure?
Oh, very well. He'll tap his glasses, and they will suddenly churn with magic through the lenses as he takes a closer look at Horus. Oh, I see. You are a mundane. Ah, it seems you've been mana infused. Very dangerous to do so, raw and without any training. You must be careful. The effects of the mana infusion will last for some time, but eventually it will wear away, unless you, of course, keep rubbing it upon your body. At least you haven't imbibed it. That would be the worst thing that you can do.
Even the most
Meaning-
foolish of us wouldn't try.
Imbibed means drink, by the way.
Drink.
Are you sure
know,
about
we're-
that, Gem?
Was
Well-
very tempted. What
Needed-
happens if one drinks it?
Well, if one drinks it, consuming it, imbibing it, putting it into their body without any preternatural knowledge, training, tools, facilities, setup, medical personnel, one is essentially gambling with one's life. A mana infusion that is imbibed is incredibly potent. It can grant those mundanes with magical power permanently. It can also kill them, and those that possess mana may already find that their magic is burned out of them forever, becoming muted, as it were.
Killing.
I look at Curio, like, inquisitively looking at his backpack.
Do you have any spells for warlocks?
Warlocks do not cast spells.
Okay, I was wondering if I could learn. Do you have any idea about how to store the eldritch presences? I was trying to experiment on myself, but I'm not very successful.
The Eldritch Presence is gifted to you by another and cannot be stored within a vessel.
Esatori, are you interested in this? I pass him the shimmering bolt of cloth. I think found it in. Oh,
That is an
in the
elegant
trap.
material. I shall pay you 100 dust for it.
That sounds about right.
I'll pass you 100 dust.
Satori, I have a. Well, we've recently made a foothold in the Ashen, the Waste, and we're looking for skilled craftsmen of any trade, really. We're wondering if you could give us any pointers or help us out finding people who could use work.
My suggestion would not to be hire anyone from here. Sarkozia of late has been wreathed with politics, intrigue, cloak and dagger such business, quite baffling and boring. It was all triggered by the death of the owner of the observatory.
Perhaps you yourself would be better off away from this place?
No. I still carry my edict from the sovereign himself. I am safest here, most likely.
May I approach?
Would you ask?
May I approach?
Of course.
I'll walk around.
Also,
Well-
I'm eating the chips because I'm hungry, but also I'm trying to give the idea this guy just doesn't give a shit about anything. He's just eating in front of you.
He's licking his fingers.
I'll just whisper the information about the scroll that we have procured. Observed.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a wielder of said scroll as somebody who is interested in talented people. Omitting the name.
What is this device you speak of, this scroll?
Is he whispering that back or saying that aloud?
He's saying it aloud. He does not give a fuck.
It is something that if you were interested in, then it would be, well, it would perhaps convince you to work with us, but
As
it's
he
not within
doesn't
your realm
know
of study.
or is not immediately enticed, I will walk it out.
All right.
I appreciate your time, Astora. Unless we have any further business here.
Essa Torai, but you are welcome.
Esantorai, my apologies.
I had a question. Curio, can you take out the identification device you have?
What?
Yeah,
How come?
maybe we can get a copy of it. It's a really useful one, and if we have to return the one we have, having a copy would be nice.
I think we were told to keep some discretion about this device with the guy who gave it to us.
Yeah. Let's serve the information that is where it is requested.
Yeah.
Should we get a price for the new books we found?
Appraise the books? Question mark.
Yeah, the tomes.
Sure. I mean, I have no.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show him the not synchromancy, the
Esonomancy.
the Esonomancy book. Say, will this be of any value by any chance?
Ah, a basic tome of knowledge. I have no need of it, but it should be studied. My suggestion to you.
Oh, thank you. Understood.
Well, one last question. Why is Oshadime on fire in a cage?
He is being punished.
For what?
The list is long.
Understandable.
Free my boy, he did nothing wrong.
Should his name also change? Oh shit, I am punished.
Ah, an attempted humor. Passable. His name is Oh Shit I'm on Fire because that is the first thing he uttered when he was brought into creation. I thought it poignant that that be his name.
Shit. I have no comments.
Speechless. Humor. Devalued. Anything else?
Holy shit! This
That's
is
it
an
for me.
embodiment of ratioed. Okay.
Holy shit.
So normally I'm against slavery, but this dude's kind of an asshole.
Slavery? Incorrect.
No.
This is not a person. Therefore, it cannot be enslaved. Or do you believe that you enslave the animals? Well, that would normally be used.
Yeah.
Silence.
It was another
Slowly,
poor,
Slowly,
it was a
realization
poor
sets
attempt.
in. Ah, I see.
Let's not expand on that.
A devaluement
it
of
out.
humor.
Absolutely no interest in this.
Is there anything else that you wish?
No,
Nothing.
we shall not waste your time any further.
Very well. Please have a pleasant and fastidious day.
For what?
Yeah, too.
Likewise.
Fastidious. To study, to work with a productive day. Many things make good. Yes.
I'll leave.
It's fine.
Where's the door?
I will tap the crown and walk out.
A strange custom. That man is covered in many burns. He'll pull out a small cup of tea and sip as everyone leaves. He's just an asshole. And now everybody knows why the fucking familiar is at the
crazy
front,
eyes.
dude.
Because he does a
you
fucking
fuck
better
up?
job.
Yes, he does. Like, bro, I just got ratio.
It's like, okay.
All right, what, bro?
Got you, man.
That's rude.
Alrighty. And then when you get to the guild, something happens. But we'll have to wait until next time to find out what.
Ooh, woo.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, good shit. Oh, also we can
Oh yeah, we did some good shit.
we can shut up Bread Boat now.
Oh yeah.
I got to be some hot women.
I'm all for Curio simping for Vibrato.
I failed the wisdom saving throw, man.
Yeah.
Dude,
You had bless.
Dude, that-
you didn't even
I
roll
will
for
tell you,
bless.
my favorite moment of that whole session was your voice crack. Bro. My name is Curio. That was great, dude.
Would I like some coffee?
Bro.
That's an
Accurate.
impression level roleplay.
Clap. Those
Very
cheeks. Clappable.
You
Yes.
wish.
Very enjoyable.
My ass.
Oh.
What? The fucking gift subs.
Oh shit! Thank you so much, Soul. All right, hold on. Let me get to
I'm on fire.
let me get to the fan art. Let me get to the fan art. Is there fan art? I like the fan art.
Fart. Ooh. There is.
All right, looks like first up we have is Ad Astra. Did fan art of Drakenfaust. There's your dragon.
Yo, hell yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, when you guys roll up on the dragon's back, I will eat your soul. Everyone at the Space Elves. Space Ladies. Very good. What is this one? What the fuck? Okay, that one's a little much. Alright, looks like that's it for fan art. Let's take a gander at all of those submarinos. Let's see here. We had... Alright, Rutrum, thanks for the 7 months. Demon Lord, thanks for the raid. Yoke Bun, thanks for the 9 months. Destroyer, thanks for the 6 months. I'm an OP, thanks for the 6 months. Jukebox, thanks for the 13 months. Creepy Uncle, thanks for the 3 months. G8, welcome back for the 6 months. Soul, thanks for the 50 gifted subs. Yep, today is the last day of August, and is the last day for us to reach our monthly sub goal, which we are very far away from, but I am grateful for all the gifted subs. Unfortunately, it seems that this time, the Australian opal miners, the oil barons, and the Bitcoin barons will be unable to get us there this time.
Market is down, fortunately.
The market is down.
Inflation is high.
Inflation is high. The market is down. Slowly, I die inside, bro. Feels incredible bad, but still, thank you for all of your support. For all the Fish.
Not for him. The market is
Another
always up.
barrage.
The market is always up for the super fish. Okay, thank you, Ben. Jesus Christ.
Fucking potatoes.
Dubai Bitcoin farmers, bro. 29 cries all over again. Caped fish is the market. I don't know what Capefish does for a living, but I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
He's an engineer, but that's a lie. He's a hacker.
Fish oil, you know?
They need to recharge the wealth. Yeah. God, last I
Head
heard,
cannon. He's Elon Musk. Head cannon.
head canon. He's Elon Musk. Yeah. That's what. That's God. I would run a game for Elon.
That's
Musk.
how head cannons work.
I've told you like 3 times. You have? I totally forget every time. Elon's Musk. I smell that.
Bad.
Gross. I bet he smells like Teslas. Jesus Christ. I like that.
He smells like AI.
He smells like a smug computer, dude.
It was such a good session.
But yeah, thanks for all the gifted subs, guys. That puts us at 1,316. Still not quite halfway there, but hey, I'm thankful. See what happens when fucking Nina falls asleep to Summer because they can't sleep for 5 days. Poor buddy. Poor little guy. Hope they're doing okay. But big shout out to all the people that have been really subbing and helping out. That really means a lot to me. You guys are the reason that, well, any of this is possible. So,
Thanks for being here, Shaq.
as a quick reminder, for those of you that don't know, if you have a sub, like if you just got gifted one, winky face, you can join the Discord and join the link to the Living World Discord, which is where we will be dropping the next test phase for all of the Living World assets and stuff. We'll also be having our first DM meeting this week, and we're going to get all this shit pumping. So, we probably will have a total of 150 adventurer slots whenever we do actually launch. So if you want to be a part of that, just sign up on the Patreon whenever it's time. You don't have to do it early or anything. I will say that if you do sign up on the Patreon early for the adventurer slot, then not only do you secure your place, but in addition to that, it'll really help us with crafting the world, like paying for art and maps and all that good stuff. So anything that you want to do there to help, then feel free to. But how long are these phases supposed to be? I don't know yet. I don't want to put like a time limit on it because it'd just be arbitrary at this point, and I don't want to like limit myself. The phases will last as long as the story dictates they should. But I am going to try and keep them to be a little shorter this time around than they were before to give people more reset points. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I've yacked enough, got some subs, everything's good. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys next time.
We love
See you
you
guys.
all.
Later.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Shaq.
Oh,